Roman high society expected women like her to marry well, keep quiet, and pick fabrics. Instead, this noblewoman from Carthage decided to pick a fight with an empire. She kept a jailhouse diary, hot wax, hurried scratchings, smuggled out page by page. 2,000 years later, her voice still feels like it's breathing right next to you. Ready to slip back in beside her? Carthage, AD 203. Construction cranes of marble, clove-scented wine, and the fish sauce funk of garum in every alley. Perpetua's family has money, lineage, and a brand new grandson they'd like to keep alive. One problem: Emperor Septimius Severus has just posted a fresh edict: convert to Christianity and you're corpse fodder. So when soldiers pound on the door at midnight, they scoop up Perpetua, her servant Felicitas, and 3 friends caught at prayer in an upstairs flat. The charge? Refusing to toss a pinch of incense toward the emperor's spirit. That's it. That's all it takes. She calls the cell a black hole where the air tastes like iron filings. Milk leaks from her breasts. Her baby's not there. Her father shows up wild-eyed, clutching the child like a ransom note. Just once, he begs. Burn the incense, come home. She kisses the baby, kisses her father, and stays with the chains. Sleep brings better company than the jailers. First dream: a bronze ladder studded with knives. A green serpent guards the bottom. She stomps its head and scrambles up into a garden where a shepherd hands her cheese so sweet it drips. Second dream: she's suddenly male, muscles rippling, facing an Egyptian giant. They wrestle. She slits his throat. The crowd roars a new name: Christianus, Victor. She wakes up smiling. The meaning's clear. The real contest isn't in the arena with beasts. It's here, inside a prison, and she's already winning. Marketplace. Mid-morning. Procurator Hilarianus lounges under a saffron awning. Jupiter's statue glints like his board. Perpetua's father bursts through the line of guards, baby hoisted high, pleading louder than the drums. Hilarianus offers the same old deal: 1 pinch of incense, freedom. She looks at her father, at the crowd, at the statue, and says the 3 words Rome has learned to hate: I am Christian. Sentence: death ad bestias, thrown to the beasts. The cell turns into an upper room. They belt out psalms until the neighboring prisoners pound the walls for silence. Felicitas, fresh from childbirth on a straw pallet, laughs more than she cries. They wash each other, share a hunk of bread, debate what heaven smells like: myrrh. Warm bread. Both, they decide. Perpetua tucks a little wooden cross into her belt and sleeps for the last time on earth. Dawn drums. 20,000 voices roll like thunderclouds. The men go first: leopard, boar, bear. Each martyr's death earns the chant Bene Baptizatus, well baptized. Then the gates reopen for the women. They step out barefoot in plain white tunics, hair unbound like brides. The cow, female, deliberately, waits, irritated by the goad. Felicitas catches its horns. Ribs snap like kindling. Perpetua spreads her arms, takes the hit, spins, lands bleeding but standing. The sand sticks where her tunic rips. The crowd roars for the blade. A rookie gladiator approaches, sword trembling. She steadies his hand, guides the point to the hollow of her throat, and whispers, "Do it, brother. Do it bravely." 1 thrust. A collective gasp ripples through the stands. She slumps, the baby's nickname, never recorded, on her lips. Felicitas follows moments later. The diary ends mid-sentence, as if Perpetua set down her stylus and walked straight through the wall between worlds. The arena took the bodies. The empire swallowed the names. But the words slipped through the cracks, copied in cramped script in candlelit rooms, until monks centuries later inked them onto parchment. Every March 7th, the church still reads her diary aloud. Her courage didn't just make martyrs. It left a question hanging in the air. What would you refuse to surrender if everything, your child, your family, your life, was the asking price? If this one left you winded, hit subscribe. I've got more stories of ordinary people staring down impossible odds. Drop a comment. Which moment of Perpetua's choice guts you the most? And if you want another young woman who laughed at Rome's threats, the Saint Agnes story is waiting right here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.